Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Phantasmagoria 2. Last time, we found out that Bob was brutally murdered in our cubicle. I mean, it was bad. And, yeah, things aren't going so well. Also, Bob Warner is up to some weird stuff and turns, like, uh, sort of researching interdimensional stuff? I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's go and check out Bob's cubicle now that he's gone. And you can't see anything, but if you go into the darkness here, you can click. There's a button here. Why there's a button here, I don't know. What we're going to use it for, who knows. But we can get a button. Button. Who's got the button? I've got it. What is the Who's Got the Button game anyway? I've never played it. Anyway, we also got a key from Warner's office. And we did encounter a locked door before. Back here. So I'm just going to skip the scenes moving that. Let's see if it works. Not too much in here. Filing cabinet and a sledgehammer. Let's see. Let's click here. And there's a box inside the filing cabinet. Let's get this bad boy open.
Get away from me, you!
You what? You monster? I'm not the monster, Curtis.
That would be your daddy.
No!
Yes. He committed atrocities to stir the
Stomach of Joseph Mengele. He wallowed in death.
Okay. So we have the box in our inventory. Let's take that home with us. Yeah, nothing much else in there. And just gonna move everything back. And actually we don't even need to leave from there. I can just go back home right here. Oh yeah, we do have that appointment with the doctor later, so we'll not want to forget that. Alright, so now let us check out this box.
Threshold.
Okay, and what's this? A lacy dress. Why go through all the trouble to hide a lacy dress? That is weird. Is there anything else here?
That's bizarre. The tray's bolted in.
Weird. Yeah, usually in a toolbox there'll be like that upper tray that has like the smaller stuff, and you can lift that out and there's stuff below it. But they bolted it in, which isn't what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have access to the tools below it. So we do not have the tools yet to deal with that. So we'll deal with that later. And we're just gonna still carry that box around with us. Because why not? Alright, well I think it's about time. Let's go to that appointment. And we're going to be coming here a lot. There's going to be a lot of dialogue in this.
Ah, Curtis. Hello. I'm Dr. Harburg.
Nice to meet you, Doctor.
Nice to meet you. Go ahead and have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. So, what brings you here today?
Well, I've been having some trouble dealing with things lately. I keep getting freaked out by, nothing. God. I don't know where to start.
That's okay. Take your time. Talk about anything that comes into your mind.
I'm paid whether you talk or not. So we can click over here. I guess she just lets us sort of walk around and check things out.
My mother used to have a snowstorm like this. I used to think that must be what her mind looks like. All broken up. All those tiny pieces swirling around inside. She started hating me when I was about 6.
Get out of my sight!
Oh, Curtis, that was her problem, not yours. You were just a little boy.
How does she know that? Anyway, we can speak a bit with her.
Look, no offense, but I am not very comfortable with this. Being here makes me feel like some kind of a wacko or something.
You're not a wacko, Curtis. There's no stigma attached to analysis anymore. Your brain is just like any other part of your body, and when it isn't feeling well, not only is it okay to get help, but it's smart.
That's right. I kind of wanted to... I still do want to be sort of this kind of doctor, and I do have a degree in psychology that I should keep pursuing. Anyway, we can show her some things.
It's kind of embarrassing, but that kind of imagery has always fascinated me.
It's nothing to be ashamed of, Curtis. Have you ever thought about why you like images of bondage?
Yeah. It's even weirder. I feel like the person in the picture is somehow being held together. Like they can't come apart with all that stuff holding them in.
Fascinating.
So we do learn some things about Curtis, like he's sort of into bondage. Okay, that's something. We didn't ever looked at this folder. Actually, I want to see this first. To Jonas Craig from PA1. Jonas, that's our father. Jonas, what I have dreaded the most has finally happened. Not only has the military pulled their funding on the Threshold project, but they're suggesting that there will be an FBI investigation regarding our methods of research. I have no other option but to suspend the Threshold project indefinitely. As head of the project, I expect you to handle the situation with discretion and tact. Frankly, Jonas, I'm worried about you. You knew there would be a great sacrifice involved in gaining this great knowledge. I'm getting a little tired of your tortured conscience routine. You are in this just as deeply as the rest of us. You must remain calm and keep everything having to do with Threshold in the strictest confidentiality. I would hate to have to lose you, Jonas. Sincerely, Paul Warner. The heck? Why is stuff about our father hidden away in that storage space? We can show her that, but I don't want to yet because I don't know if that'll like trigger the rest of the thing. But we can show her other stuff first.
This was taken at our company Christmas party. I had a lot of fun that night, I guess.
Looks like you were having fun. Who are those people with you?
That's Trevor. He's my best friend, and that's Jocelyn. She's my lover. Yeah, it's funny. I've been keeping our relationship at work a secret.
Are you in love with Jocelyn?
Yeah, I think so. But I'm kind of attracted to Trevor, and that worries me because I've never. I mean, I don't know if I should be with Jocelyn. I don't want to hurt her, you know.
Have you spoken to Jocelyn about this?
God, no. I have enough trouble opening up to her. You know, it's funny, even when we're making love, I don't feel totally close to her. I don't think I felt totally close to anyone.
He's into bondage and he's bi-curious. Okay. Learning new things.
I have a date with this girl from my work tonight. Her name's Therese. She is very sexy, and I don't know though. I'm feeling guilty because of my girlfriend Jocelyn.
Well, do you feel like you're betraying Jocelyn?
Yeah. Well, I mean, no. I mean, okay, we agreed from the beginning that it wasn't exclusive, right? So I don't have any reason to be guilty at all, do I?
Well, I think that's for you to decide in your own mind and in your own heart. But let me point out, however, Curtis, that guilt is a very, very destructive emotion.
Very true. Yeah, and I think Jocelyn is kind of regretting that non-exclusive thing. Oh, we can't show her the picture of our parents. Oh, can we? Okay.
My parents.
It wasn't lighting up.
Don't they look happy? I think they were happy then, but I don't remember. It's not fair, you know? I don't remember any of the good stuff. I don't remember my mother ever hugging me or kissing me or just hitting me. I remember when she killed herself. A couple years later, my father was run down by a drunk in an old Plymouth.
Oh, my God, Curtis. That's a lot for anybody to deal with.
That is a lot. You've had it rough. Okay, let's show her a few. Well, let's look at this silk dress. I wanna. Oh, that's about it. Okay. Show her this folder.
Dr. Harburg, I think that the company that I work for is conducting some sort of terrible illegal experiment. Take a look at this. My father was deeply involved. I have to find out what the Threshold Project is about.
Well, it's not impossible, Curtis. There have been huge corporate cover-ups over the years.
And that's all she has to say about that. How about this?
Doctor. Oh, damn, this is hard. Not long before my mother killed herself, she started dressing me up as a little girl.
Pretty dress.
Explains a lot.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how I dress you, you'll still be a monster. Pretty little monster girl. Monster.
Oh, Curtis. You have to understand that the problem was entirely hers. You were an innocent child.
Jeez, didn't she see Sleepaway Camp? That is that kind of stuff doesn't end well. I can actually show her this again.
So do you think that my mother dressing me like Barbie has anything to do with my being attracted to Trevor?
No. No, Curtis, I don't. Sexual orientation is genetic. However, the confusion that your mother instilled in you may be contributing to your disassociation with society.
I don't think sexual orientation is genetic. I will agree that people can be born with it, but technically, if it were genetic, wouldn't it not be very prevalent at all, since, you have to pass on genes through intercourse? Oh well, anyway, that's a subject for another day. It's very complicated. Nobody really knows.
This guy I work with, Bob, was murdered today. I don't mean just shot in the head either. He was spread all over my cubicle.
Oh my God, Curtis, how are you feeling about this?
That's the thing, Doctor. I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything at all.
It'd be hard to feel bad for someone like Bob, who just is a plague on you. Anyway, that's about it for now.
I almost didn't call you because Dr. Merrick referred me to you. He was my doctor at the hospital.
Yes, I know, Curtis. Would you like to talk about your hospitalization, about Dr. Merrick? I'm not going to ask you anything specific about your hospitalization, but could you tell me if perhaps there was one single inciting incident that led up to it?
See, that's the thing, Doctor. I don't know what happened. I just, one minute I knew who I was, and then the next minute I had no idea. It's hard to explain, but my identity just came apart like old rotten lace.
Well, Curtis, our session's up, but I think we have a lot of work to do. How do you feel about coming back tomorrow?
Oh, okay, I guess.
Wonderful. I'll see you then.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Harper.
You're very welcome.
Daily
Have a good
sessions.
evening.
That's pretty serious. I do want you to pay a lot of attention to the kind of things Curtis says. They are important. And we do have that date with Therese at the borderline.
Get out of here.
What is even going on there? I don't get that part.
This is a private club. You have to know someone to get in.
Oh. Well, we do know Jocelyn, or not Jocelyn,
Therese
Therese.
gave this to me, see?
Yeah, okay. Come on in. Don't get yourself hurt now.
Boy, am I way out of my comfort zone. But, will Curtis be alright? What is going to happen with Therese? Well, you're just going to have to find out next time. Let's play Phantasmagoria 2. Thank you for watching and have a good day.